Welcome to the Fabrication and Robotics Lab at Fayetteville Public Library's Center for Innovation. To get started on our Epilog laser engraver, open your file in Adobe Illustrator by clicking Open and selecting your file, then clicking Open on the file window. Once you have opened your project, highlight the lines that you want the laser to cut. Go to Stroke and change the numeric value to 0.001 so that the machine knows to cut instead of engrave. It will automatically engrave any lines without these specifications. Go to File, Print, and click the Setup button on the bottom left corner. Click Preferences to open the laser settings. Under Job Type, you will see buttons that, when selected, will highlight the settings for raster or engraving, vector or cutting, or both settings combined. Your raster and vector settings will differ depending on the material used. Refer to the manual available in the lab and adjust the speed and power settings for raster and vector if necessary. You may also need to enter the dimensions of the material being used under Piece Size Settings. Press OK when finished. Then push Print on the print window. Then push Setup Print again, because computers like making things more complicated than they need to be. Make sure the preview window looks correct in Illustrator. Then push the Print button in the bottom right corner. The first step to using the machine is, you guessed it, powering it on. Flip the power switch on the back right corner of the machine. The laser head will move around a bit to wake up. At the front of the machine, push the right arrow to turn on the blower, which will filter out any toxic fumes that might occur during the cutting process. Switch on the power strip on the right side of the machine to power on the air assist, which pumps cool air into the machine to lessen the likelihood of fires. Get your material. Line up your material with the top left corner along the rulers at the top and side of the bed. Next, focus the laser by pressing the focus button at the top of the machine with the small number 5 next to it. The laser head will pop out, then pull the spring off the magnet and let it hang. Use the up and down arrows on the panel to move the bed up or down until the spring just touches the top of the material without swinging or bending. Now that we have the correct distance from the laser to the material, put the spring back on the magnet and push the back arrow on the top right to move the laser back to the home position. Close the lid to the machine to minimize fumes before you begin. Ensure that the correct project is loaded on the LCD screen along the top of the panel. Then press the play button to begin cutting and/or engraving. As the project progresses, keep in mind that fires are more likely to occur when cutting, which is done last, so keep a careful eye on your project and remember all the safety procedures from the orientation you attended and paid attention to. When your project is finished, set aside any excess material for later use and behold the beauty of your creation. When you are finished, turn off the blower, the air assist, and power off the machine with the power button. Yes, these are the same clips in reverse. Enjoy creating.